Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of my Might and Magic 4 and 5 World of Xeen playthrough. So we're going to carve our way through the Dwarven Mines today and hopefully get some stuff done here. So we're going to go now for that path of the mines that I didn't take in my first attempt. So let's see. Oh no, more crates. I'm so afraid of these. If you were around on episode 2, you know why I get instant PTSD from these. But it seems this time we were lucky. So, let's see. Everybody... Let's see. A scimitar is a heavier weapon than a short sword. There we go. Every little upgrade matters. The items here are mostly crap. And if you are playing this by yourself, because you went off and bought it, you can, like I said, make everything a lot easier by just starting out on the dark side, and you'll have a lot stronger party here. So I'll be replacing a short bow with a long bow, because, you know, it's always nice to find some of these. Ow. So Badger found some plate armor. Brilliant. These are the best of the best. Wait a sec, Tyro's inventory is full? Look at that. So we're going to replace that plate mail with plate armor. This is at least a little bit of an extra layer of protection. Surely not the best dad you could have, but good enough for the moment. So, let's cure up our dear Rogue Lady Zippo a bit. And dive deeper. Hello, skeleton. Robbers and thieves take a good look at your fate should you decide to steal from these mines. Well, I'm not quite stealing. I'm considering more myself like somebody conquering this place, so I should be fine. Oh, hello there. So, I've learned from the past encounters that we're going to spam items, because that's just the best way of dealing with these cute little creatures. So there we go. Soon the first of them will keel over. There we go. Let's fall back to weapons. So using these items is actually really the best way of dealing with this problem that I've seen so far. And there goes the first poisoned character for this round. Another nice trick that you can take is to go forward to the next bigger city and buy that cure poison spell. These are all options that you can take if you're bothered by poisoned characters here. Jeez, I've played this game a little bit much, I think. So, we get fresh red liquid for these. So, ALP. So far, so good. Can you already guess what the name could be? More red liquid. There we go. So, we got that section. Now we only need to backtrack or visit from the last time. Oh, we had an extremely unlucky shot here. Sometimes these things can even poison you, as you might have noticed. Cool, hey? Okay. Let's make sure we get through this as fast as possible. I really love the game design here, because these areas have a constant pressure on your time management. Okay, looks like we're actually done with the entire place here. Ah, lucky us. There wasn't that much left when we left the last time. So we get a nice little poison spray, and now we can go back home. Okay. So let's heal back up at the temple. It's just necessary. Puts quite some burden on my wallet, but, well, let's sell off our loot. So here we have a couple of items, but none of these are particularly valuable, so far at least. Armor tends to be quite valuable, all in all. Leather as a material... Oh no, oh no. Leather as a material sucks pretty hard. We can't buy her a bardage. Come on, let's do this. She can obviously use it.
What do you want?
If you ever have leather as a material outside of boots, you should really dump the item because it's not gonna do you any good. I did the check. As a matter of fact, these items are worse than standard items. That's how bad they are. So, let's see. Can we go for some training?
Looking to train?
Nah. Lucky me, I think I would have needed to withdraw some money otherwise. Okay, so let's go for mine level 4. Ah, look. One of these wonderful creatures is saying hi, but the static bardage is kicking. So, I don't want to dismiss anybody. Silly hotkey. Yeah. Two-handed weapons smack quite hard, and while I don't see them as the ideal choice for the later stages of the game, because defenses do matter, they are really good early on when your character's stats pretty much are bad. It's pretty valuable to have. If you hit hard, you know. So, the gold veins are coming off really nicely. I got the impression as if luck might have actually an impact on the cave-ins, because ever since I started to make Zippo the person who picks up the gold veins, there have been much less cave-ins. So, do I already have Energy Blast? Yeah, come on. Come on, Seamer! Energy Blast is one classic staple spell for annihilating enemies since the beginning of the Might and Magic series. I haven't played Might and Magic 1. It's been the only part that I didn't play, because it looked really antique. Although I still meant to do it one day, I haven't found the time yet. But apart from that, Energy Blast is around since the very beginnings of the game. Might and Magic 2 already had that spell. So, well, only a small portion of this place has been uncovered so far. So... And there's another one of these fine young creatures. Well, there we go. I have 72 gems on me, so I don't need to be that stingy, I guess. These rubble piles do have a lot of gems in them. But I think before this all is over, we're going to need another nap at the city. Oh no. Poison attacks hit so hard. But so do we. So currently my party can't swim, so I cannot traverse these water tiles. But if I remember correctly, this pile of bones here will teach us swimming. No? Well, we ought to be... Well, we're going to learn swimming then. Oh, I forgot about that. Where do you learn swimming? Well, we're going to take a break, obviously, in this mine exploration. I mean, I do know that you only miss a small part of the entire gig here. So basically, we could just go to mine 5 here. But vaguely remember that I should be able to get that. So let's see what the auto notes say. No, that's quests. So I think the name of the deep mine here is getting slowly a little bit more obvious. Alright. Either way, I need to recuperate here. So, the guild... Oh, by the way, this fountain now has healing properties, but it doesn't cure poison, sadly. But we can cure poisoning here, and I always thought somehow that here's only the dude that teaches us that. So, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour today to Riverview. No?
Where to?
Lakeview? No. Alright, we're going to have to look for the city. This is quite cool because this is actually cheating. Only know or meta knowledge, you know. Finding a city only because you know its name. But here, well, that's the wrong direction. So this is really, really deadly, so we're saving a lot here. Traversing on the main street on the world is still not the safest thing to do. These orcs, they are rather puny. Spot secret doors, yeah. Thanks, man, but I already know my way. So, insect swarms. These are really, really nasty. That's why I got the insect spray spell. Because without this spell, you're really in trouble against these blokes. They are among the hardest to hit enemies in the early game. And as you see here, they are quite frequent. And the worst part about insect swarms is they just have a ton of attacks. Lots of damage, hard to hit, but at least they're low HP, so... Ow! Dang it. Okay. So, as far as I remember, we're almost there. So here... RIVERCITY was the name.
For 100 gold pieces, if ye be interested.
I definitely pay for this man's help, because the way to RIVERCITY is really dangerous. And if I remember correctly, one of these guys here teaches you swimming. Exactly. There we go. We can also take a tussle with those beggars. These are, well, part of the local flora and fauna. Also, you can find plate mails in the trees. And if you can read this ad, so can your customers. So, this is shockingly true. Anyways, so I'm gonna take a stroll through RIVERCITY here, because this is actually quite an opportunity that I don't want to miss. I want to learn the Cure Poison spell, because at the end of the day, we're going to face a lot of poison here still, and...
500 gold buys you guild.
So, do I have enough money on me to get that, to get everybody in? No. Let's keep just our cleric on the list here. Because, in all honesty, I just want the Cure Poison spell. Everything else isn't that important right now. Even though you can get really tasty spells here. And in this game, spells are really powerful and important. So,
2,000 gold, I will teach you how to use the stars to keep from getting lost.
navigation will be very important as soon as we want to traverse the desert, but currently that ain't
For
important.
the low price of 5,000 gold,
Luckily, we only need 2 people to be taught in mountain climbing. So, mountains in your way, try to end. I guess that's an advertisement of this mountain climber and school of navigation. So there's some ads. Pray and pay. Oh, that's one wonderful temple here. So we're being attacked by these insane beggars. Pray, pay, and be healed today. Wonderful. I mean, as a matter of fact, they're not getting it wrong at all. I mean, that's literally what we're doing here the whole time. So the temple people here are a little bit one-sided in their dialogues, aren't they? Anyways. I think River City is a good change of pace for a
the
moment.
sorceresses of River City have stolen the magical pendant.
So here Barok has a nice quest for us. He wants us to retrieve his pendant from the sorceresses. This is way beyond my power, in my humble opinion, but we're gonna take a look at that. Here again, the fountain of the city is polluted until we have cleansed the city from the evil that's haunting it. It's pretty much a recurring theme in this game.
The tavern hired the sorceresses to run Barrack out of town.
Alright, so the tavern people are the evil people.
This is a wild town.
I love the...
If you like to fight, say war zone to a mirror.
That puts you to the arena.
If Barrack ever got his pendant back, this
So, whatever. The locals can sometimes have actually interesting things to say, but if you want to hear all the locals, I'm afraid you need to grab the game yourself. So the local thieves here, as we have encountered one of them, are also a problem that we can and will take care of, but not today. Today we're just going to blast through a couple of these fine young men. Wow, tanky. While I'm trying to buy me some food, so fine meats and fruits. There we go, for 20 days. That's the better food here, so it totally pays off to be here. Oh no. So here, by the way, that's the reason why I taught my paladin the awaken spell. We've been ambushed during sleep, and it sucks if you have not awaken not on everybody. Because one awaken spell does wake up the entire party, so you can really save your people from a lot of problems here. What kind of item did we find here? Shrapnel, frostbiting. I can't remember anymore if frostbite was a single target or a multi-target spell, but I only know that I want to have these as just the right kind of item when we have to blast for hard to hit enemies again. This does happen a few times here. So let's save the game because I'm a little bit afraid of what I might be finding here. I vaguely remember that this part of the city is not as deadly as the rest of the city, but not as deadly as could also be already too much for this young party. This is one of the parts that I love most about this game, that you get to decide where you want to take your adventure, you know? There's no there's nobody telling me that I need to go this place next or that place next. There is a main story that I will and want to follow, but nevertheless, which steps you take to grow more powerful, that's up to you. And no matter how you take the game, you will struggle in a few areas, you will dominate in other areas. It's a real good fun ride. I really miss the moment when games stop being made like that. So here, this is really dangerous area. But I think I could be taking down the thieves. I think I could be taking down the thieves, yeah. I mean, they aren't harmless or anything, but we're getting them down. So let's see. Grass longsword beast bopper. What a name. What is this? Yu-Gi-Oh? So we got ourselves a silver shield. Silver is one of the materials which is actually more powerful than regular materials. And most importantly, my cleric didn't even have a shield in the first place. I want to protect her first, because she's one of the most important people. Burning Flamberg Dragon Slayer. Well, Pyrrhic Sling, Venomous Cudgel. So here's a lot of good items. Lapis Cutlass, even that is a good pickup right now. So we're going to buy that sling, because it's the first ranged weapon with extra elemental damage, and the Venomous Cudgel as well. I think I can't stop myself from buying that Lapis Cutlass too, but no. We're rocking two-handed weapons right now. We don't need to pick that. Okay, but the other weapons here are actually quite useful for us. So that sling, I'm gonna dump it here. And the extra elemental damage usually makes up for the lower base class of the weapon. Venomous Cudgel is also pretty good. So here we go.
What are you?
And next step, we're going to sell away the plate mail pots that we found. This is really, really good, because this is the money that will pay me the Cure Wounds spell, and probably 1 or 2 level ups that we can get ourselves now. So I totally forgot where the Mage's Guild here was. So this, you don't want to go there. These guys behind that door are way beyond me. This is a little bit of a bonus side area where you can fight against these really cool knight dudes and gain lots of gold and lots of other goodies. But it's very, very dangerous there. And then a bit more. So if I remember correctly, the Mage's Guild was somewhere here. So let's try if we can't take her away here. But it's not only the Mage's Guild which is here, it's also the Sorceresses being here. And, well, it's gonna be our first tussle with elemental damage, so let's get ourselves protection from elements going. If I remember correctly, they were rock and fire damage. But obviously we can't take it without fighting here at all. That's really good. Cure Poison is what we've been after. Fury Flail, I wish I could pay for that one. This would be absolutely amazing, but I cannot afford that yet. Day of Protection, that's some top-notch spells in there, so I should really come back to this place if I have the money. But up until then, let's avoid this place because this is really beyond my league. Speaking about which, we're going to go and clear out some thieves here.
May we help
So,
you?
here's one trick. I'm donating money now until this happens. So, if you have donated enough money, you will ultimately be blessed by... where can you check out the buffs here? You will be blessed by the temple. And as you see, I'm blessed, power shielded, holy bonus, and heroism. These bonuses make you hit harder, hit easier, and make you better shielded. It's an AC bonus as well. It's an all-in-all power-up tool that you can use, and we're going to save here in front of the Thieves Guild, and I hope that I'll get through this. So, this counters the Thieves' higher AC quite heavily. As you see here, we're not missing them anymore. There we go. So, that was a little bit cheated. I crossed 2 tiles while the enemy was able to move only once. If you double tap the step forward, you can actually move twice while the enemy only gets to shoot once. This is a little bit glitch abusing. So, if I remember correctly, the boss of the gang was in that corner here. So we're going to save the game one more time. So let's see. Stuff's getting more serious here, so let's pump in some trap metal spell here. Mainly because it is a nice source of AoE. And yeah, here. Black thieves show up. Oh. I thought it was only one robber boss. Why are there so many? This is weird. I can't remember this being 3 bosses, but whatever. We're going to try our best. So, I don't know if I really want to heal up Seamer, but I'm gonna try. There we go. So that's why I was banking up on the blessings of the temple. Because as you might have noticed, these guys are not dealing me too much damage. This is only because of the power shield enchantment on my party. Otherwise, these guys would be ripping through my party like, I don't know what. I mean, these are technically not the most difficult enemies. There's some much more dangerous stuff here in the game, but they are already pretty high on the nasty scale. So, now, but it got us a lot of gold, 5 grand. So, could be actually able to afford the Day of Protection spell. So I'm, wow, that's a lot of rubber bosses just. I'm so behind the Day of Protection spell because this is... Day of Protection gives you the ability to basically cast that kind of blessing that I just bought from the temple for your party by yourself. You just need a substantial amount of spell points and some gems, but then you have that each and every day available. And this is very much worth it. Later in the game, we're not going to be traveling without that spell at all. Because, you know, you might have noticed this was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So... there we go. Princess Roxanne's Tiara. I think this is going to be requested way later. I think this is something that we're going to need at the Castle of the King. So, we've taken down the thieves. It's a good start. This gave me quite a nice amount of money and also experience. Because right now, experience levels are among the most important things that we need to gather. Just searching these trees because you might have noticed there's quite a lot of loot inside these. Heck, it's another plate armor that we drag out of one of those trees. However, these are supposed to be hidden. I find it hard to believe that somebody is capable to hide plate armor inside a tree. But who am I to judge? I really don't mind them doing that because I am just a person benefiting from that. And look, there's a bank robber. Huh. Love it. So, let's take the last part of the city down. So, this here...
I see that
oh, bodybuilding. Oh yeah. This is a skill that is really good. Arms Master. Bodybuilder gives your party members more HP. Flat. I will teach that to everybody. Lions Temps. You can spend here a week of your lifetime for 100 gold. but it's a really, really bad deal. Us adventurers, we earn much better money by just doing our thing. So, what's left to do is to train up.
Looking to train? Good job! Good job! Good job! Good job! Good job!
There we go.
Good job!
Train a bit. Save our game again, because it is vital to save often. And then I'm gonna buy that Day of Protection spell.
Welcome to the guild.
Because obviously I can't afford it. So, I'll show it here. So you get, here is some holy bonus, bless, and the protection from all elements. And it's just 75 spell points. She currently doesn't even have 75 spell points, but as soon as she has, I have that spell up and running, and I find that absolutely worth it. It's one of my favorite adventuring spells, and it might be a little bit early for that, but by no means it's anything as too early. Whoopsie. So, my good friends, this is the end of today's episode. We're going to finish the last bit of this mine while I'm rolling the outro. So, the rest of the dwarven mines will now be a lot easier, especially with our capability now to cure ourselves from poison. This is really making a lot of a difference, and therefore I felt like the stroll to River City was totally worth it, because not only did I gain the Cure Poison spell there, I also feel like the stroll over to the Thieves Guild meant a big spike in power for the entire party. So, feel free to drop me your comments down below, and as usual, a thumbs up or a subscription would be very, very welcome. You will find the link to the entire playlist in the description box, and I hope you'll be coming back again for another episode. See you there, and have a wonderful day.